City Lady Blue Devils and the Twin Valley Panthers, I believe that's right.
Yep, that's right.
Twin Valley, the Black Diamond District runner-up, and Gate City, the Lonesome Pine District champion.
That's why they didn't play Tuesday. Gate City 21-4 on the season. Twin Valley 17-8, coached by Terry Maxwell. And this will be followed by Hayside versus J.J. Kelly here at Clintwood Elementary. Twin Valley advanced through tonight's contest with a 47-41 over St. Paul here Tuesday. As on the same night, Kelly beat Ryco 57-52. Now, Twin Valley and Gate City played last year. And Gate City won handily in the Virginia High tip-off on December the 10th, 53-35. But their best player didn't play the second half.
The starting lineup for Twin Valley will be Brittany Maxwell, Samantha Van Dyke, Courtney Hagerman, Nikki Honaker, Tiffany Watson. For the Blue Devils, it'll be Heather Odell, number 1. Number 4 will be Brittany Rogers. Number 12, Ashton Bishop. Number 21, Tuesday Woods. And Caitlin Music, number 33 for the Blue Devils. So it's for the Blue Devils, it's Heather Odell, Brittany Rogers, Ashton Bishop, Tuesday Woods, Caitlin Music. The Blue Devils coached by Hugh Johnson. The Panthers, Terry Maxwell. Again, they're 17-8. The Blue Devils 21-4, champions of the Lonesome Pine District. The Panthers runner-up in the Black Diamond District. Twin Valley, dressed in their road black uniforms, trimmed in purple and white. Gate City in the home whites, trimmed in royal blue and black. It'll be Bishop for Gate City, Watson for Twin Valley to get this one underway. Gate City will move right to left here in the first half. Tip up, it's controlled by Twin Valley. Here's the pass down low to Honaker, gets it out for the 3, shot no good, rebound fought for. Watson comes out there with it, gets it over right side to Van Dyke. Van Dyke swings it around to Hagerman, back to Van Dyke along the baseline, gets it out to Hagerman. Hagerman out front, center circle, it goes to Honaker. Honaker gets it over to Maxwell. Maxwell, right side, it goes to Van Dyke. Van Dyke drives her shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound put back by Watson, won't go. Rebound Rogers for the Blue Devils. Rogers gets it ahead to Bishop. Bishop gets it over to Rogers. Now Heather Odell. Odell right side with it. It goes to Woods. Gets it back to Bishop. Tries to get it down low to Woods and then fakes that. Tries to go over to Odell and it goes behind her out of bounds. So a turnover by the Blue Devils in their first possession. A couple of missed shots by Twin Valley in their possession. So we're scoreless. 7 minutes to go first quarter. Twin Valley has Brittany Maxwell taking it to the bucket. Shot no good, but she'll be fouled. The foul will be on Caitlin Music for Gate City. Her first, and that'll be the team's first. 2 shots for Brittany Maxwell. Free throw good by Maxwell. First point of the night.
Maxwell is a senior.
Maxwell second, also good. So Maxwell hits 2 free throws. It's 2-0. Twin Valley. 2-3 zone by the Panthers. Right side Woods with it. Out on top Odell. Odell penetrates. Kicks it left side. Rogers open for the 3 shot. No good. Rebound Watson for Twin Valley. Get it ahead to Maxwell. Maxwell has it across the timeline. Works it head of the key. Now backs it back out. Now left side with it. Gives it up left corner. Driving along the baseline. Van Dyke. Cut off. Tried to get it to Watson. Goes off her hands out of bounds. Turnover to Gate City. So Gate City has Heather Odell in front court. Odell penetrates the foul line. Backs. Gets it back to Woods. Into the lane it goes to Bishop. Bishop puts it on the floor. Drives, shoots, scores. Ashton Bishop with the first Blue Devil points of the night. And we're tied at 2. Maxwell has it for Twin Valley. Picks up her dribble and tries to get it to Watson. Bumped by Music. Stolen away by the Blue Devils. Rogers has it along the baseline. Shot no good. She's fouled. 42, Tiffany Watson. Her first, team's first. Brett Rogers shooting 2. Free throw. Good. It didn't want to go.
No, it didn't.
Hit the back of the iron, straight up and through. Haley Odell in for Gate City. Samantha Horner in, replacing Music and Heather Odell. Rogers' second free throw, good.
4-2 Devils.
So here comes full court pressure by Gate City. Pass comes into Maxwell. Maxwell has it in front court, drives down. Shot no good. Rebound Haley Odell. Long lead pass goes to Bishop right side. Backs it back out. Swinging around head to Key Woods. Left of the lane, Haley Odell. Haley dribbles right of the lane. Shot up. Won't go. Rebound Bishop. Her put back is good.
6-2 Devils.
5.5 to go here in the first quarter.
After trailing 2-0.
Yes.
Maxwell has it. Maxwell out front. It goes to Van Dyke. Van Dyke has it left side. Back out on top. It goes to Hagerman. And tries to get it into Watson.
No.
Thought that went off Watson's hand.
I do too.
Yes, it did.
So it goes off Odell.
Haley touched it, but I think
They both did.
Music in for Bishop.
Hagerman touched it last.
Right side it comes now Van Dyke. Van Dyke tries to get it down low to Watson. Ball kicked out of bounds by Woods.
Yeah, off her knee out of bounds.
Courtney Hagerman. Inbounds it to Watson. It goes off the Blue Devils. And again, must be bad lighting in here because I could have sworn that went off of Watson again. But they're
She mishandled the pass.
a lot closer to it than we are, I assume. Well, I know that. I just don't know if they can see it better.
No.
Here's the pass right side.
Can't miss that one.
If they missed that one.
Intended for Maxwell, over her head out of bounds. So another turnover by Twin Valley, and it'll go to Gate City.
Again, frequent substitutions for Gate City.
Right side it goes to Haley Odell. Long across the zone pass goes to Rogers. Into the lane it goes Haley Odell. 12-foot jumper, no good. Rebound Twin Valley. It's Van Dyke. Van Dyke races the length of the floor, and she's blocked by Haley Odell. Foul on Haley, it'll be her first. Team's second.
No, I can't argue with that.
No. So non-shooting foul. Twin Valley to inbounds. Maxwell gets it over to Van Dyke. Van Dyke, long cross-court pass goes to Hagerman. Hagerman circles back out, right, left side into the lane. It goes to Watson. Watson puts it on the floor and off of her hand last, out of bounds. So it'll be a turnover to Gate City.
Now, Tim, we were watching in the pregame warm-ups, and there was a player for Twin Valley just nailing threes.
Every position on the court where she set up.
Yeah, and we know all about her. And she's not getting those open looks.
That's the plan.
Tia Vermillion's baseline jumper won't go. Rebound, Horner had it, and it goes, ooh. Well, I'm not sure I saw that. We just need to let them referee, I guess.
Yes.
Obviously, again, we didn't see that one. We all agree what we saw. We just didn't see it right. Pass into Odell, shot off the glass, won't go. Rebound, Twin Valley. Van Dyke, and Van Dyke was the player hitting all those threes. Van Dyke has it, or hitting all those shots. Gets it over to Hagerman. Hagerman launches a three. Shot way long. No good. Watson puts it on the floor. Drives around Music. Shot no good. Foul called on the Blue Devils.
That's called by John Cusco.
And that is on Caitlin Music. It's 2 on Caitlin here in the first quarter. Gate City leads 6-2, 3:55 to go here in the first quarter.
So if coach leaves her in.
Free throw up by Watson, no good.
No.
She's coming out. Ashton Bishop coming in.
The score remains 6-2. Free throw this time good by Watson. So the Blue Devils have Horner bringing it up the floor. Horner picks up a dribble, pressure, gets it over to Million. Foul line to Odell. Back to Horner. Right side it goes to Heather Odell. Heather backs it back out. Down low it goes to Haley Odell. Haley gets it back to Bishop. Bishop
She's fouled.
Gets on the floor, comes back to Horner. Horner with it. Head of the key, Heather Odell. Heather gets it left side to Horner. Baseline it goes to Vermillion. Vermillion puts it on the floor. Shot off.
Nice drive on the baseline.
8-3 Blue Devils.
Vermillion with a bucket, making it 8-3, and we're going to have a foul called on Heather Odell, fighting through the screen of Hagerman.
Yeah, just around midcourt.
Foul on Heather's her first. Team's fourth. Horner out, Rogers in for Gate City. Hagerman gets it into Maxwell. Maxwell has it. Gets it down low to Watson. Shot up, no good. Rebound Vermillion. Vermillion gets it over to Heather Odell. Races across the timeline. Has it left to the lane. Now left corner it goes to Bishop. Bishop puts it on the floor. Drives down the lane. Kicks it over to Rogers. Rogers drives along the baseline. Back to Bishop. Bishop. Out it comes Heather Odell for three. Shot no good.
Boy, she was wide open.
Long rebound run down. Van Dyke has it. Ball on the floor. We'll have a held ball called. Possession there to Gate City. Woods in for Haley Odell. 8-3, Gate City leads. 2:46 to go here in the first quarter.
And Van Dyke almost rolled over and walked.
Substitutions, Kim Street into the lineup for the Lady Panthers. Heather Odell to throw it in underneath the bucket. Gets it down low. Vermillion. Shot out.
Good. Nice pass. Nice shot.
Blue Devils.
Vermillion got a good screen and played off the screen. Got the inbounds pass drawn up and executed well. Maxwell has it. Maxwell gets it right side. Twin Valley without a field goal here in the game. Maxwell has it, tips away from her, gets it out head of the key. Maxwell drives into the lane. Shot up, no good. Charged.
Yeah, dove into a crowd.
No call. Ball in backcourt. Now Heather Odell comes up with it. Long pass, it goes in front court to Woods.
Did you hear the yell to Tuesday? The ball was thrown to her and she wasn't looking.
Rogers open for the three. Shot, no good. Rebound, fought for, ball on the floor. Twin Valley has it. Gate City has it. And Gate City comes out there.
Well, they did.
Vermillion gets it over right side. It goes to Rogers for three. Won't go again. Rebound Watson.
Tia with a nice save.
And we're going to have a timeout. Timeout on the floor by the Twin Valley Panthers. They trail Gate City 10-3. We'll be back. First quarter, Gate City leads Twin Valley 10-3. Van Dyke with it. Gets it over to Maxwell. Down low to Watson. Shot no good.
Way too low.
Rebound Honaker out to Van Dyke for three. Shot won't go. Rebound fought for coming out of there. Haley Odell with it for Gate City. Odell gets it over to Horner. Horner has it. Right corner it goes to Woods. Back out to Horner. Swing it around now to Rogers. Rogers works it left side. Gets it to Bishop at the foul line. Back to Horner. Open for the three. Shot no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Street for Twin Valley. Long pass goes in front court to Maxwell. Left corner to Van Dyke. Van Dyke works it head of the key. Van Dyke lobs it down low to Street. Has it taken away from her by Odell.
Nice steal.
Haley Odell with it. Holds it up. Gets it over to Horner. Horner gets it right corner to Bishop. Bishop drives along the baseline. Can't shoot. Gets it back to Horner. Horner out front. It goes to Rogers. Swinging around left side now. Woods open for the three. Shot no good.
No.
Wow.
Gate City
way off.
Not shooting the ball real well from the perimeter. They lead 10-3.
That's the good news.
Driving down, shot up good. First field goal of the night for Twin Valley was made by Brittany Maxwell with 33 seconds to go. 10-5, Gate City with the lead, and they'll hold it for the final shot. 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Horner stands right front corner. Watches the clock run down to about 10 seconds, and we have a double dribble, and that's a good call. I believe it happened. So Horner will check out. Rogers will check out. Tipton in.
With 9 seconds to go in the quarter.
So Twin Valley will have Maxwell bringing it up the floor, guarded by Heather Odell. Maxwell has it at the foul line. Get it over right side to Honaker, and the shot no good.
No.
It goes, but it's after the horn to end the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books here. It's Gate City 10, Twin Valley 5. In the second quarter here at Clinchco, Gate City leads Twin Valley 10-5. And Twin Valley has the ball to start the quarter. Left side goes over to Maxwell. Maxwell gets it from Street. Now right side with it to Watson. Shot up no good by Maxwell. Rebound pulled out there, Blue Devils. That's Bishop.
Yeah, she really got up to get that.
Bishop gets it to Rogers. Rogers gets it over to Heather Odell. Now Gate City will start the series. Left side it comes to Woods. To Odell. Heather Odell, or Haley Odell, make it to Woods. 12-foot jumper, way long.
Yes.
And the rebound by Maxwell, and she's shoved and fouled.
Well, 10-5 lead's good, but just shooting percentage not good for, well, both teams actually.
Not sure who that foul was on for the Blue Devils.
32.
So that's Haley Odell picks up her second. Maxwell has it, tipped away, and she'll be called with a double dribble, so evidently
Yes,
it wasn't.
she did.
Must not been tipped away then.
Yeah, Heather Odell with some pressure there.
So we've been stuck on 10-5 for quite a while here.
Not a packed house here tonight, but I expect one tomorrow night.
Rogers.
The Big Red Army will be
Gets
here
it to
tomorrow night.
Vermillion, now to Bishop. Right side it goes to Woods. Out on top it comes to Odell. Left side to Rogers. Left corner to Vermillion.
We need a bucket.
Rogers puts it on the floor. Left baseline back to Bishop. Left side it goes. Now left baseline back from Vermillion to Bishop. Her running jumper up good.
What a shot. 12-5 Devils.
Nice play running into the zone, splitting the zone.
Van Dyke has it for Twin Valley, but here's the jumper up for three, no good by Maxwell. Van Dyke with the rebound, rips the pass down low, shot up, no good. Rebound put back good by Watson, and she's fouled. And the foul that time on the Blue Devils.
Didn't see it.
Help me out, Peter.
I want to, but
Might have been Woods, I'm not sure. Watson, free throw, good. So Watson with 4 points against Gate City's lead to 4 at 12-8. 6:15 to go first half. Rogers gets it to Bishop. Back to Woods. Right side goes around now to Odell. Bishop gets it down low to Vermillion. Back to Heather Odell. Shot up, won't go. Rebound tipped around. Street cleans the boards for Twin Valley. Long pass in front court goes to Van Dyke. Van Dyke's her shooter and scorer. Van Dyke drives along the baseline. Shot up, no good. Street, her put back, no good. Rebound, Rogers for Gate City. Rogers works it up the right side. Now gets it over to Bishop. Bishop puts it on the floor, gets it back to Rogers. Almost goes out of bounds. Saved in. Bishop has it and has it taken away. Taken away by Honaker. Honaker, 1-on-2. Takes it to the bucket. Shot no good. And
No. She was standing flat-footed, Mr. Cusco.
Foul will be called on Heather Odell. That'll be her second, team seventh.
quick to call that.
And that will put Nikki Honaker at the line to shoot two. Free throw, no good by Honaker. like Simon Cowell. I have to disagree with y'all. I think
you thought that was a block?
I thought it was a block.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought she was in position.
Well, I think she slid a little bit. We'll see. Free throw good.
12-9. Devils still have a lead.
So, Gate City has Bishop center circle. Left side it goes to Rogers. Rogers. Works it. Picks up her dribble. Somebody's got to come to her. It'll be Vermillion. Hits it left corner to Bishop. Bishop cross-court pass to Rogers. Open for the three shot. Won't go. Rebound. Horner fights for it. Keeps it alive, but Twin Valley comes out there with it. That is Maxwell. Maxwell across the mid-court line. Works it right side. Shot up good by Brittany Maxwell from about 16 feet. And Gate City off the bench. Still need a timeout. 12-11 they lead. 4:48 to go here in the first half. Back in 30 seconds. And Gate City leads 12-11. They've been outscored 8-2 in the last about 6 minutes.
The outside shot's just not falling.
Yeah, the Devils just not shooting the ball. They're getting great looks at it, just not been able to get them to drop yet. Keep getting those looks. It'll be okay. Here's the pass tipped. But Gate City has Haley Odell for the jumper good for two. Haley Odell just inside the arc. Hits the bucket. Her first points of the night. Gate City leads 14-11. Maxwell. Maxwell has it right side. Picks up her dribble, and she turns it over. Bishop steals it 2-on-1. Bishop takes it all the way. A whole shot up, no good. Fouled by Van Dyke. Samantha Van Dyke picks up her first. Only the team's second here in the first half. And the Blue Devils will have Ashton Bishop at the line to shoot two. Bishop was 6 first half points. Make it 7. Free throw.
Panthers coached by Terry Maxwell. They come in 17-8. Black Diamond District runner-up.
Free throw by Bishop, no good. Rebounded by Watson, gets it ahead to Maxwell. Maxwell races up the left side. Gets it left side, Watson. Her jumper good. Tiffany Watson from about 12 feet left of the bucket. Makes it 15-13, Gate City. Rogers gets it to Odell. Haley, 8-footer from in front, won't go. Haley gets a rebound. Her put back this time again, no good.
Short.
Rebound fought for, and we'll have a held ball. Possession area to Gate City. Music and Maxwell tied up. Gate City will retain possession. Rogers to throw it in. Gets it into Horner. Left side Bishop, left corner to Rogers. She'll shoot the three shot. Won't go.
Yeah, she's
Rebound.
wide open. She makes those shots.
Street gets it ahead to Maxwell. Maxwell has it, works it right side now. Back to Van Dyke. Left side it goes to Watson. Watson gets it down low to Street. We'll have a held ball called.
Oh, my.
And it'll be possession error this time going to Twin Valley. So the Panthers will have Van Dyke to inbounds. Woods in for Bishop. Van Dyke looks, lobs it in. Watson shot, no good. Rebound Street, shot, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Gate City. It'll belong to Twin Valley.
Street, a 5'7" sophomore. That's what they list her as, but she's a force inside. Rebounding.
Such good picks. With it is Street. Her jumper won't go. Rebound. Woods had a hand on it, and Woods is fouled by Watson.
And over the back.
That's one of those fouls they let go if you get the ball. They probably won't call it, but it affected the play enough to where Gate City wasn't going to be able to come up with that, so they blow the whistle. So the Devils have it in a 2-point lead, 3 minutes to go first half. Right side to Woods. Now into the lane it goes to Music. Music works it right of the lane. Music shot no good. Rebound pulled out there by Hagerman.
Ran into a double team.
Van Dyke, Huffman. Not Huffman, Maxwell. Shot good by Van Dyke. That's her first points of the night. It's a 3. Twin Valley leads. Haley Odell for Gate City into the lane. Gets it back to Horner. Horner drives into the lane. Shot up. No good. Rebound, nobody. As Music comes up with it. Music tries to get it over to Horner. Ball on the floor. Coming out there with it is Hagerman again for Twin Valley. Maxwell brings it across the timeline. Watson with it. Watson. Gets it back to Huff. Open for the 3. Maxwell good.
Makes it 19-15.
Blue Devils trail by 4. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Horner has it. Horner shoved by Hagerman. Picks up her first, only the team's 4th. Substitution, Street back in for Watson. Rogers in for Horner. Bishop in for Music.
Now, Gate City led 10-3 about halfway through the first quarter, but scored 5 since then.
So Heather Odell to throw it in. Heather gets it in the corner to Rogers. Now with it, Bishop to Woods. Woods puts it on the floor. Right side now to Rogers. Rogers almost has the ball stolen away by Van Dyke on the pass.
Yeah, the Sawbake Jr. got a hand on it. Couldn't control it.
Rogers will get it in to Odell. Left side it comes to Woods. Out on top, Heather Odell. Right side to Rogers. Along the baseline it goes to Bishop. Back to Rogers. Lob it back to Haley Odell. Haley gets it out front to Heather. Heather drives into the lane, leaves it off for Rogers. Rogers to Bishop, puts it on the floor, has it tipped away, runs it down, gets it to Woods. Minute 20 to go, first half. Bishop takes it down the lane. Woods, 14-foot jumper, won't go. Rebound, that is 34. Honaker with it. Gets it over to Maxwell, down low, shot up, no good by Street, but she's fouled. Foul will be on the Blue Devils, 32, is that right?
So.
I do believe so.
I believe so.
If it is, that's 3 on Haley Odell. Free throw, no good by Street.
Odell will sit down, so I would suspect she had the foul.
Yeah.
Tia Vermillion checks in.
Street misses both. Rebound Woods for Gate City. Heather Odell with it. Heather gets it left side to Rogers, back to Heather. Right side it goes to Vermillion. Vermillion puts it on the floor, takes it into the lane, and she'll be shoved and fouled by Street. Foul on Kim Street's her first, team's 5th. Non-shooting foul. Odell to throw it in. Odell gets it into Bishop, drops it, ball turned over, and now body's on the floor, and we'll have a held ball. Blue Devils possession. 19-15, Twin Valley leads. 50 seconds to go here in the first half. Rogers with it for the Blue Devils. Right side to Bishop, back to Rogers. Now to Heather Odell. Heather hits it over to Woods. Back out it goes to Bishop, right side to Rogers. Rogers gets it in low to Vermillion. Ball fought for, ball on the floor. Foul called on Twin Valley, I believe.
12?
It is on Maxwell. Her first, team 6. Heather Odell looks to get it in, does so to Vermillion. Now to Rogers, right side to Heather Odell. Heather puts it on the floor, takes it in the lane, shot up, won't go. Rebound put back is good by Tuesday Wood.
19-17.
It's been a long time since.
Long time coming.
Gate City scored 7 points in about 11 minutes. That's what I've got. Here's Maxwell has it tipped out of bounds by Odell. 10 seconds to go, first half, 19-17. Twin Valley with a 2-point lead and the ball. Van Dyke to throw it in. Van Dyke gets it into Maxwell. Maxwell has it out front, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Maxwell throws it away. Vermillion comes up with it. And Gate City won't be able to get a shot off.
I didn't have time.
And that'll be the end of the first half with a score of the Twin Valley Panthers 19, the Gate City Blue Devils 17. So the second half set to get underway. Region D semifinal game number 1. Twin Valley and Gate City. Third quarter starts and finds the Panthers on top. 19-17. They have the ball to start. Maxwell with it. Maxwell moves it right side to Watson. Back out it comes to Maxwell. Maxwell drives down left of the lane. Leaves it off for Honaker. Honaker gets it back to Maxwell. Maxwell drives left of the lane. Her jumper up good. Brittany Maxwell for 2. She has 11. 4-point Twin Valley lead. Gate City with it. Odell gets it over to Woods. Back to Heather Odell. Foul line to Haley. Back to Rogers. Rogers takes it the whole shot up good.
Nice drive along the baseline.
21-19. Devils trail.
I think you'll see Gate City take the ball to the bucket a little stronger here in this half.
Yeah, especially this outside shooting is not working.
Van Dyke's jumper no good. Watson over the back of Haley Odell. No call, but it goes off of Watson.
Just right over the top of him.
That's fouls. That's stuff you don't see regular season in early January. That's a foul. In a Region D or Region play, it's not. Woods has it. Right side, gets it to Heather Odell. Foul line, Haley Odell, 16-foot jumper.
In and out.
Oh, good. Rebound, Hagerman.
That was going to fall.
Gets it ahead to Maxwell. Maxwell to the foul line, and she'll shoot and miss. And rebound put back is good by Nikki Honaker, and she is fouled by Ashton Bishop. So Honaker gets the shooter's bounce.
Ashton trying to get the rebound, and there was contact.
So Nikki Honaker trying to complete the three-point play. She doesn't. Rebound Bishop.
That's a little firm, I think.
4-point Twin Valley lead. 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. Rogers gets it right side to Odell. Odell puts it on the floor. Back to Rogers. Right of the lane it goes Haley Odell. Haley's turnaround jumper won't go. Rebound Watson.
There's that inside play you say again, but no rebounding.
Watson gets it over to Van Dyke. Van Dyke drives left baseline now. Pulls it back out front. Gets it right side to Honaker. Honaker picks up her dribble. Gets it out front to Watson. Watson almost goes in backcourt, but not quite. Hagerman with it now for Twin Valley. Hagerman hands it back to Maxwell. Maxwell spins. Now back outside it goes. Picks up her dribble. Woods on her. Gate City overplays. Timeout.
Yeah, she needed help. She was in trouble.
So we have a timeout on the floor by Twin Valley. They lead Gate City 23-19 back in 30 seconds. Going to go here in the third quarter. 23-19. Twin Valley leads Gate City. This is an elimination game. A loser's done for the year. The winner advances to Saturday night's championship game and to next weekend's state quarterfinal game. Maxwell gets it left corner to Honaker. Honaker dribbles back out front, loses it, picks it back up. Now that's Hagerman out on the floor. Hagerman gets it left side to Van Dyke. Van Dyke spins, shoots, misses. Rebound, Haley Odell. Odell gets it ahead to Bishop. Bishop takes it strong to the hole, shot up good.
Yeah, nice play there by
23-21. Devils still trail by 2.
Maxwell has it for Twin Valley. Picks up her dribble, lobs it down low to Watson. Watson shot, no good. This time the offensive foul called on Tiffany Watson, and that'll be her third foul.
Tuesday Wood steps in, draws the foul.
A couple of times tonight I think she's done that, and
no call.
Been no call. And maybe good no calls, but that one had to be called. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Devils with a chance to tie or take the lead, trailing by 2.
Devils again against the 2-3 zone.
Bishop gets it down low. Music, shot off the glass, good.
There you go. You beat that zone like that every day.
Music with the bucket. Van Dyke has it for Twin Valley. Van Dyke takes it strong. The whole shot blocked away by Bishop. Coming out there with it, Odell for the Blue Devils.
Here comes the charge.
4-on-1. Odell pulls up, nails it.
Devils take the lead, 25-23.
We got a timeout here by Twin Valley. No?
Not yet, because they just called one. I think they'll wait. Hagerman has it. Hagerman picks up her dribble.
Needs help.
And she turns it over. Rogers comes up with a steal. Rogers gets it over to Horner. Horner will bring it in front court for Gate City. Gets it over to Haley Odell. Back to Horner. Horner works it. Right side it goes to Rogers. Rogers gets it along the right baseline to Music. Music forces it in down low to Bishop. Her shot up, won't go. Rebound Music, put back, good.
27-23.
Caitlin
Devils.
Music with 4 third quarter points. Devils lead by 4. There's a long 3 up and no good. Rebound Watson though for Twin Valley. Watson brings it back out, gets it to Maxwell. Maxwell gets it back to Watson, drives into the lane, right side. It goes to Honaker. Honaker brings it out front. Now, here's the lob down low and tennis for Watson. Tipped out of bounds by Music.
Good job, Caitlin. That was going to be an easy layup.
Street in for Twin Valley. Vermillion in for Haley Odell. Horner out. Kayla Tipton in for Gate City. Van Dyke to throw it in for the Panthers. Van Dyke gets it in along the baseline to Watson. Watson hands it down low. Street shot, no good. Fouled out by Ashton Bishop. Bishop picks up her second. Street to shoot 2. Street 0 of 2 earlier. Free throw, good this time. Makes it 27-24. Gate City with a 3-point lead. Gate City's outscored Twin Valley 10-6 now here in the third quarter.
27-25. Devils remain ahead.
Heather Odell has it for Gate City. Gets it back out front to Bishop. Over to Heather. Now she backs it out near the timeline. Gets it right side to Tipton. Gets it to Music. Music gets it back to Bishop. Left side it goes to Odell. Odell drives into the lane, right of the lane, backs it back out. Gets it into Bishop and she's fouled, to Music, and she's fouled by Street.
Number?
52 and 2 on Street.
Number of fouls. 2. Yeah, she's the force inside.
Haley Odell, Brittany Rogers in for Gate City. The Blue Devils taking the ball to them. I kind of thought that's what would happen. Left side, Heather Odell open for 3. Won't go. Rebound though, Haley Odell. Haley gets it back to Rogers. Rogers back to Vermillion. Swinging around now, head of the key, Heather Odell. Heather stops left of the lane. Jumper won't go. Rebound Street for the Panthers. Street gets it ahead to Maxwell. Maxwell drives down. Her running jumper, no good. Rebound Haley Odell. Now Haley runs 1-on-2. Haley takes it down, shot up, good.
Oh, nice move. Let the defender go by. She stopped and makes the layup.
29-25. Devils out ahead.
2:20 to go, third quarter. There's a lob to Maxwell. Maxwell gets it over for the jumper, up and good by Nikki Honaker. Honaker with her 5th point, and Gate City on the inbounds. I didn't see what happened as I ran the score down, but I'm guessing the inbounder stepped inbounds before she threw the ball in.
That's what he was pointing.
Woods in for Vermillion. Bishop for Music. So now Twin Valley with a chance to tie or take the lead, trailing by 2. 2:10 to go here in the third quarter. Maxwell has it left side behind. Yes, she did. So Rogers for Gate City, stay in center circle. Rogers penetrates, now gets it back to Bishop, head of the key, left side to Haley Odell. Back to Rogers, right side it goes to Heather Odell. Heather puts it on the floor, takes it in the lane, has it stripped and stolen away by the Panthers. That is Honaker comes up with a steal, gets it over to Maxwell. Maxwell, drive the lane to Street, her shot up, no good. Rebound Rogers for Gate City. Rogers has it stripped, stolen away by Van Dyke, and then it'll be a held ball. Possession area to Gate City.
Nice rebound, but couldn't control it.
So, the Blue Devils will have Heather Odell bringing the ball up the floor. And she throws it away. Threw it right to Van Dyke.
Yes, she did.
Bishop,
she was waiting for it.
Rogers ties up the ball, but it'll be a possession error too. Twin Valley. Van Dyke gets it into Maxwell.
Yeah, Brittany was open, but pass came a little too late.
Maxwell with it. That side goes to Honaker. Honaker gets it back to Maxwell. Left corner to Van Dyke, but she was so wide open, Maxwell just got in a hurry to throw it and travel. 62 seconds to go, third quarter. Devils lead by 2 and have the basketball. Heather Odell gets it right side to Rogers. Bishop works the baseline. Now, back out front it goes to Odell. Left side, work it to Woods. Left baseline, Bishop takes it to the bucket. Shot, no good. Rebound fought for. It'll be a held ball. Gate City's possession this time. Maxwell.
Well, that shot was deflected from a strange area.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Horner in for Heather Odell. Rogers lobs it in to Bishop. Bishop left side to Horner. Horner backs it back out to Rogers. 30 seconds to go. Third quarter, Gate City leading by 2. Rogers now to Woods. Back to Rogers. Gate City will hold it for the final shot.
Get the play from Coach Grazzi.
Clock runs, 17 seconds. Gets it to Woods. Back to Rogers. Back to Woods.
Time to go.
Back to Horner. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Horner pressured out front, slips, falls, and they're going to call the foul on Twin Valley. 34. Nikki Honaker picks up her first, team's third. Gate City will have the ball side front court, 4 seconds to go. Bishop to throw it in. Bishop looks, gets it into Rogers. Rogers drives into the lane, stops, 8-footer off the glass, no good. And that'll be the end of the third quarter with a score. The Gate City Blue Devils 29, the Twin Valley Panthers 27. Back with the fourth quarter after this.
This is WGAT, Gate City. Game brought to you in part by Coleman and St. Martin, attorneys at law in Gate City.
And Twin Valley will have it to start the fourth quarter, trailing by 2. Maxwell with it. Maxwell to the foul line, drives down the lane, shot no good. Foul will be called on the Blue Devils.
I bet they're going to call Tuesday.
Foul on the Blue Devils, 21, Tuesday Woods. Be a 2-shot foul upcoming for Brittany Maxwell. Free throw, no good.
They've not exactly been on fire from the free throw line.
No.
Maxwell, free throw, no good again. Rebound Bishop. Bishop for Gate City, brings it in the front court. Gets it over to Rogers. Woods gets it to Bishop, left of the lane, back to Woods, puts it on the floor, strong to the bucket, shot, no good. Rebound, Haley Odell, putback.
Goes in there.
Oh, that was a nice spin move with the putback.
31-27, Lady Devils out ahead.
There's a lob inbounds to Maxwell. Maxwell picks up her dribble, gets it right side, overplayed by Bishop. Bishop steals it. Bishop drives down, takes it straight to the hole, shot no good, but she's fouled by Van Dyke, who picks up her second.
What else could you do? She's about to have an easy layup.
And we've got a timeout. Timeout on the floor by the Twin Valley Panthers. They trail Gate City 31 31-27. We'll be back.
31-27, 17 to play.
And the Blue Devils will have Ashton Bishop shooting too. And she hits the first. That makes 10 points on the night for Ashton.
And 4 rebounds as well.
Bishop, second free throw, also
Pretty good.
Boy, down the stretch, don't free
3-27.
Free throws count big time.
Hit City's lead is 6. Maxwell with it for the Panthers. Maxwell off for screen from Watson. Watson gets it down low, shot no good. Rebound Rogers for the Blue Devils. Rogers puts it on the floor. Gate City wants to run. Rogers has it in front court, gets it right side to Haley Odell. 12-foot jumper. Good.
35-27.
But it fell.
Odell with 10 now. Here's the live off. And she's standing out of bounds when she caught it. That would be Nikki Honaker.
Stepped on the baseline after taking the pass.
Devils lead by 8, their biggest lead of the night. Odell gets it left side to Rogers. Rogers out front with it. Now Rogers.
They're going to use some clock, I bet.
Picks up her dribble. Now gets it left side to Bishop. Bishop back to Odell. Over to Britt Rogers for 3. Shot.
Is that the first one?
That brought the crowd to their feet.
First 3 of the night for the Blue Devils. It's 38-27. Gate City stretching their lead here in the fourth quarter by 11. Here's a pass inbounds. Goes out. It's a turnover to Gate City. Twin Valley needs a timeout. They get it. Gate City leads 38-27. 6:05 to go. We'll be back.
Minute. The loser goes home. The winner plays for the Region D Championship Saturday and next week.
Play next week in the state quarterfinals. Gate City leads by 11, certainly their largest lead of the night. Heather Odell gets it to Haley. Haley puts it on the floor, can't shoot, gets it in the corner to Rogers. Back out to Haley Odell. Haley with it, she just backs it back out.
No hurry for anything. Just don't turn it over and look for the open shot.
Odell gets it over to Rogers. Rogers, foul line, it goes to Haley Odell, and Haley will be fouled.
And in this situation, make free throws.
42, Watson picks up her 4th. That's the team's...
Is Haley hurt?
Team's 5th.
Yeah, I believe she is. Bishop's checking in. No,
Not yet. No, she's okay. She said she's all right. Haley takes it into the lane, shoots, and misses. Rebound Street, fouled by Music.
Yeah, fighting for the rebound.
Music picks up her 3rd. That'll be the team's 4th. Bishop and Vermillion in for Odell and Music. Devils lead by 11. Twin Valley has the ball. 5:30 to go.
Yeah, Haley checks her left knee.
Here's a pass inbound to Watson, and we'll have a held ball.
Blue Devils ball.
Possession there to Gate City as Bishop ties up Watson on the inbound. So Heather Odell brings it into the front court, head of the key. Backs it out, gets it to Bishop. Woods post up, can't get it to her. Now Vermillion between the rings. Right side it comes to Woods. Woods puts it on the floor, gets the baseline, kicks it back out to Vermillion. Now swinging around to Rogers. Rogers with it, gets it to Vermillion. Vermillion back to Rogers. Woods cuts through. Rogers slips, almost turns it over, gets it to Woods, and that pass is tipped, and it'll be a held ball, and this time it goes to Twin Valley. So Twin Valley off the turnover will have Van Dyke, the inbounds. Van Dyke lobs it in to Watson. Back to Van Dyke. Now Van Dyke brings it in front court, takes it along the baseline, and she turns it over. Gets it to Bishop, and Bishop walks.
Well, I didn't think she had control of the ball.
Honaker, Samantha Honaker was Nikki Honaker was kind of holding her ground, and when Bishop caught the ball, she caught her out of the corner of her eye, and she was going to run over her. She didn't walk, so she walked. Maxwell has it. Go off her foot, picks it back up at midcourt. That's a double dribble. Down low it goes, and the pass is errant and stolen away by Woods. Woods has it for Gate City. I've got to figure out why that wasn't double dribble there a minute ago. But anyway.
It was a double dribble.
Well, it turned out fine for Gate City.
As Heather Odell stands near the midcourt circle now. Works it right side to Rogers. Rogers out on top between the rings. It goes to Bishop. Left side to Heather Odell. Odell has it tipped out of her hands. Runs it down. Odell takes it to the baseline. Looks, needs help now. Puts it back to Rogers. Rogers will back it back out halfway through the fourth quarter. Devils by 11. Bishop gets it over to Rogers. Left side to Heather Odell. Heather takes it to the bucket. Shot won't go. Rebound Woods. Put back no good. Foul by Street.
Nice position.
We ran a minute and a half of clock right there, and that's the closest we got to the goal. Both ends.
Tuesday Woods shooting 2 for Gate City.
Gate City in the second half, able to move it inside. As you predicted they would try to do.
Free throw no good by Woods.
Because the outside shooting just wasn't working.
Nope.
Free throw Woods. Good this time.
39-27. Devils with a 12-point lead.
That's their biggest lead of the night. Maxwell gets it to Watson, and she'll bring it up across the timeline. Watson gets it right side to Van Dyke. Van Dyke works it left side. Lobs it back to Hagerman. Gets it back to Van Dyke. Van Dyke lobs it down low to Watson, and she'll be fouled by Heather Odell.
Yep.
Heather's third. That'll be the team's 6th.
That's what they have posted.
Actually, the team's 5th.
Music in.
Looking at your own numbers.
Vermillion out for Gate City.
Inbounds it goes to Watson. Inside the Van Dyke. Shot no good. Foul called on Music. That'll be 4 on Caitlin, and that'll put Samantha Van Dyke to the line to shoot.